Hi everyone, it's Burak from Trading Channels, and this is the weekend update, 12th of December. So we are starting with, as usual, our ESE mini contract. The bounce off this green support rail is delivering a new high, a new all-time high, especially after the break of the perfect bull flag, this blue perfect bull flag. 1, 2, this is the third touch, slightly damaged, but it still managed to hold, and it managed to break and stay within the channel. And then later on it went all the way to the blue top band, came back down hard. That was the resistance that held, and that confirmed the bull flag or the channel. And then it made a new marginal low, and then finally we broke out of it. And that I shared already with everyone, actually, not only with subscribers, that this bull flag's breakout should deliver a new all-time high, and that's where it's headed. Within the red potential channel, I'm saying potential because its bottom band is not tested yet, so we're but the way how it started is where it started, actually, we can call it a channel, or I'm not entirely sure, to be honest, because it would be something like this. Okay, this is the trend that is in my radar now. So this red channel is the one to watch, and I think its top band is within our reach. Otherwise, I mean, the break of the small golden bull flag is also clearly quite bullish, and it's delivering a new high. And the previous high is at 4,730-ish, and I think there is very little doubt, in my opinion, that we are going to get there. I mean, I think we are going to get there quite soon. Possibly this week. So, and Dow Jones, I mean, I'm watching all the indices, not only ESE mini, because sometimes Dow Jones gives a better idea about where the next low or the next top is, or nasdaq or Russell. So it's better to watch all channels, and when they actually sometimes come together and synchronize with their relative or respective supports and resistances, that's where the trades become much more profitable and highly probable. So now this green support rail, that was one of the supports that I've been pointing out, and the backtest of the blue broken resistance, that was the double support that held. Then what we said was it's going to break back into the failed bull flag. This red bull flag had failed to the downside. That was Omicron panic. Okay, so it failed. It basically got back tested, came down. That was the deep back test or deep pullback. And now we're headed, because the red top band is broken, we're headed to new all-time highs. So this red resistance is also gone. Nasdaq had failed to break above this blue resistance. You can see here, some people call it head and shoulders. I don't do head and shoulders, but you can see how many touches this blue resistance had held. Even the last 3 touches was really, it looked very keen to break that, but it couldn't. Doesn't mean it can't. I think the black resistance with 3 touches, the next touch will break it, and we're going to get over this blue resistance zone, and 16,500, possibly 16,700. What worries me is that this resistance, that double resistance, that red plus golden, that 16,750 level that I marked as a potential reversal point, that held, and we saw the break of the green channel to the downside. So that was still is, and it was and still is, the worrying point for this bull market. We may get another touch at 17,000, and I would be watching that level, of course, with curiosity, what happens there. Russell had initially it cleared this purple resistance after this push, so we went long right here. There was some small sideways channel and it was broken to the upside. That basically went all the way to the blue top band, and that resistance, okay, that was a potential resistance because of this potential, these two touches, that one, and this reversal caused, confirmed it as a sideways channel, you can see. So that one was its potential resistance, and then the backtest on the purple held initially, but then the Omicron panic basically caused it to break, and the red channel was broken as well, and it even got backtested. Since then it basically came down all the way to the blue bottom band, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. That's where we went again quite bullish. The golden channel was broken, we're holding longs, and this green channel is a bull flag in the making. So 1, 2, 3 touches at the top, 1, 2 and 3 touches at the bottom. I believe it's going to be broken to the upside so that we can basically gain back everything that we have lost during the Omicron panic. That's 2,330. That's where I am. That's minimum target for this long. Ideally, once this purple resistance breaks again, we get to 2,475, which is the blue top band. FTSE had already broken out of the blue channel. It was broken, got back tested. There is a gap here. Sorry, I'm going to show you the longer term where we stand with FTSE and its futures contract. This is futures continuous contract. This here is 2018 high. Another touch, another touch, another touch, and one more touch. And now this is the 6th touch. Okay, maybe this doesn't count, but the 5th touch on this green resistance. I reckon this is going to be broken soon. If it wants to fill this gap, there's a gap here. We come down on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday maybe, and then the red bottom band, if it holds, then we're going to see a huge push by FTSE towards 7,500, I believe. This green resistance, I reckon, is going to be broken eventually, and that would cause a massive push. DAX, okay, I'm going to show you first where we turned long again, where we turned bullish again. Okay, this red top band and bottom band, and this was the 3rd touch on that red bottom band. Together with the gray zone, that's the support zone, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, quite a few touches on this zone. The blue channel's backtest, that blue channel was a bull flag, which basically got backtested twice after the breakout. Then we had another touch. And last but not least was the green bottom band at the 2nd touch. So the green top band, 1, 2, 3, the green bottom band, 2 touches. That made it a quadruple support, and we can see what happens after that. It broke out of the golden small bull flag and the green resistance, which is why we bought it heavy. I, for my money, bought it really heavy because that was undeniably a beautiful breakout, and that's what happens after such breakouts. Now what we have here is this blue channel is broken to the upside. That's a bull flag, and I reckon it's going to keep on pushing to at least fill this gap. That's the Omicron gap, and this black channel is a potential uptrend. We may get another touch, and then I reckon we're going to push it higher. So, and minimum target is, I think, 16,250, and yeah, I think 16,500 is this resistance. Excuse me, this resistance here. I think that's the minimum target at 16,450, 500 level. So I'm keeping my bullish stance as long as these supports are staying intact. Oil, first initially it basically tried to break the green resist support. You can see 3 touches, 4, 5, and this was a fake out. Well, basically fake down, and then it recovered very fast, and now it broke the blue top band, got back tested. The blue channel is not one of my favorites. It's not as accurate as I would like a bull flag to be, but it is what it is. It has broken out of it. The golden one may hold, so we may see one more pullback, and then after that I reckon it's going to get to 18. This is the Omicron sell-off. We will recover all that. Omicron turns out to be a non-event, not at least for the stock market. I reckon this is happening. Now, natural gas, the naughty boy or girl, I mean that's a bit of a widowmaker I call him. The red long-term resistance, 1, 2, 3, okay, and you can see it was broken back in June, I think. That was June, beginning of quarter 3. Yes, June. And it got back tested, and this dip just last week was the second back test on that red previous resistance, which held as support. Ideal scenario would have been, I thought it was going to happen, that this golden bottom band will hold and we'll see a big push so we could buy. But that didn't happen. The golden channel was broken to the downside, but it's now trying to break back into it. Now I'm going to switch to 2 hourly, and we're going to see what's happening. Right now it's trying to get back into the golden uptrend, fill this gap, and there is another massive gap that opened during last Sunday's opening, and this was another one. So this was 2 weeks ago, this was last week at the opening. So both of them opened with very large gaps, and I think natgas is going to fill both of these gaps and move on higher. If especially the blue top band doesn't hold, then I think natgas is ready to run. Gold had broken out of this red bull flag. This is since August 2020 high. It was broken, deep back tested, and then it pushed on higher. But this big push basically got erased completely, which to me was very, very surprising. I thought it would come down to this resistance. Okay, that's what I was expecting. Plainly, I was expecting this resistance, this broken black resistance, to be back tested and we push on higher. That's not what happened. Gold was sold deeply, again, wildly. Now, the green bottom band may hold if it wants to be tested. This the blue resistance, 1, 2, 3, if it can break this, that would look like that would be already a long entry. Or we come down and then bounce off to get to 1800, maybe blue top band, and then break out. So all in all, this red bull flag's breakout still looks very bullish to me in the long term, and these short-term swings have been extremely violent, but they don't change the long-term bullish outlook. Silver, so this purple support rail, the top band, the bottom band, has been extremely accurate. This was a fake down, but then it recovered. Now the current action is this purple support was broken. It's getting back tested together with the blue top band. Yeah, this blue channel is the one to watch right now. Since the break of the black support, it came down to new lows. I was hoping that we could buy the purple bottom band again at 2150. And if we see a weakness at the opening, we may still get 2150, and then we buy it at the break of the blue channel. Either way, break of the blue channel will be looking very, very bullish. And euro, Okay, this is what euro is doing. So this green downtrend is the one to watch so far. Okay, so this red small bull flag was broken and it came down for a little back test of the breakout level, not the band itself, but you can see this is gone. So this back test happened, and now it is coming towards this golden support. 1, 2, 3. Golden resistance. It was broken. Then it got back tested. I think the next back test is coming. And if it can be broken, then the green top band will be next. Maybe another dive and then break to the upside. So euro, if it can break the green channel to the upside, that will look for the short to medium term quite bullish. And ultimately, of course, it has to break this blue resistance. 1, 2, 3, 4. It was broken, support, then held as a resistance, came down hard. So that was like a double resistance, okay? And then now it came down hard, and now we will see a backtest on the blue again if the green channel can be broken. We are long pound sterling, and the reason is this blue bottom band. So the blue top band was tested 3-4 times, top bottom band 3 times. Now it has broken the red resistance and the golden small bull flag. It is a breakout, and we are holding this, hoping that it's going to get to the blue top band and possibly break to the upside. This to me looks like a beautiful bull flag right now. Okay, looking at its entire like slope and looking at this post, and this is the flag of that post. I think if it breaks the blue top band, we're going to get to 140 again, 142 again actually. So we'll see. US dollar Japanese yen had reversed at the red and green resistance, double resistance. We may get to the 115 level again. This is the Omicron panic. We may gain back all that lost ground, but then after that, if this green internal resistance, so this was a resistance, it held as a support, and if we get to that support one more time and break it, that will look quite bearish for US dollar Japanese yen, of course. And DXY is the US dollar index. This is the golden resistance that was broken. It got back tested, and then the blue support was broken and got back tested. Let me zoom in there. So this is the support that was broken, back tested, came down. If the golden support breaks, then the green bottom band will be next. And this green channel has been extremely accurate. Okay, apart from this spike up. All right, last two. Kiwi, this blue channel is perfect, and if it can be broken to the upside, Kiwi is going to run. Ideally, we get to the green bottom band one more time at 67, and then we run to 71 and break out of this mega bull flag. This is a huge bull flag that's been forming since February high. Yeah, that's a long time, but it is what it is. To me, it looks like a bull flag, and the post of that flag is March lows of last year. Okay, this is a flag to me. Aussie dollar has broken out of this blue perfect channel already. I was hoping we get a touch on the red bottom band to run, but that didn't happen. So maybe we get that touch, and that would be a really nice long signal. But we'll see how this works out. Either way, right now it looks bullish, and this whole thing is also looking like it's not a confirmed bull flag unless I do it this way, but I don't like doing that. So it hasn't formed yet, but this whole thing, okay, is to me is a consolidation before the next push higher. All right, guys, hope it helps. Keep in touch. I'm at tradingchannels.uk. Burak.